Hi, I'm Lawrence Lee. I live in Long Island City. I've been selling real estate in New York for the last 15 years, and I joined the Whitman team 6 months ago.
Lawrence, what is a hobby that you do in your spare time outside of real estate?
Outside of real estate, I've been taking care of my health and wellness, so I've been doing a lot of running, a lot of cross training, and I also enjoy the off cigar when I'm not running.
If you had to flee the country today, where would you choose to live?
If I had to flee the country today, I'd probably go back to Tokyo, the city I was born. It's my second favorite city in the entire world.
Next to New York City?
Next to New York City.
How do I know, as a seller, how much to price my apartment at?
You really need to lean on the expert guidance of a real estate professional when talking about pricing in this really, really challenging market. So, you can look at comps and Street Easy all day and all night, but only a real estate professional is really gonna be able to guide you to see how to parse that through and kind of know what's gonna be coming on the market as well.
When is the best time to sell my apartment?
It's extremely personal, right? Is it a matter of doing an upgrade or a downsize? Are you starting a family? Are you getting a divorce? Are you doing a job relocation? Those are the prime movers for you. So even if, for example, you didn't have to move and I got you the best possible price, even above market value, that might not even trigger you to sell right now. It's all based on motivation.
After how many days on the market should I consider dropping the price of my home?
In this really challenging market, which is completely a buyer's market, you have to really have your eye on the ball. I would say within the first 2 weeks, you would have to look at the traffic that your agent is providing for you and have a real honest conversation with yourself to see, are you happy with that level of traffic? If you're not, most likely you're gonna have to do a price reduction after a couple days from there. So really within the first 2.5 weeks, I would say.
So aside from dropping the price of my home, what could I do to sell my property faster after it's been on the market for a while?
You could definitely reposition the property through marketing. So you could refresh the floor plan, refresh the photographs, do some e-staging, for example. But oftentimes it really does have to do with the price at the end of the day.
So your family's in town for one full day in New York City. What are 2 must-do activities with them in the city?
If my family's coming in from out of town, we'd like to go to the High Line. We'd walk over to the Hudson Yards, get a bite to eat. And this other thing we'd probably do would either go to K-Town or go to Chinatown and get some good eating too.
What excites you most about New York City as a resident?
What excites me most about New York City as a resident is that the city is just a living, breathing organism. It's changing all the time, and you really have to be checking it on a day-to-day basis to stay on top of all the restaurant openings, closings, stores, cultural events. It's never ending.
What's the most spontaneous thing you've ever done?
Most spontaneous thing I've ever done, it's because I'm deathly fearful of heights, is jumping from the top elevation of a sinkhole near the Chichen Itza ruins in Mexico. It was very frightening. I didn't really want to do it, but I did do it and I enjoyed it.
You jumped into the sinkhole?
Yeah.
You're a parent who lives in the city. What do you do for fun on a Saturday off of work?
When I have a Saturday off of work, I'm usually taking the kids to support my wife on a run. She's training for the New York City Marathon. So after that, if it's in Central Park, we'd often go to the Natural History Museum. Our kids are huge dinosaur buffs. And after that, we'll probably get a nice brunch.
Speaking of brunch, what's the best meal you've ever had in the city?
I'd probably have to go back to Minetta Tavern. Steak and bone marrow there is incredible. It's a classic, it's my favorite.
What's your favorite thing about the Whitman team?
My favorite thing about the Whitman team is just the fun culture that the team has created around itself. It's magnetic, it's boundless energy, and just makes me smile when I think about it.
We're done. Yay! Nailed it!
Cool?